Good morning or afternoon, depending on what time zone you happen to be in. It's Joe here at Larry's Pistol and Pawn on Royal Parkway. We're in the ammo dump range, as always on Friday. Today I thought we would start talking about modern sporting rifles. Now that might be a term you're familiar with. I bet you're familiar with a modern sporting rifle. This is a modern sporting rifle. These things are available in about any much money that you can afford to put in them. Okay, this one is about $500. You can get them up to $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. If you buy a Daniel Defense or something like that, ever how much money you want to part with, you can get them for that. This particular gun right here has a Neotech sight on it, which is actually worth more than the gun is. So this is a modern sporting rifle. It may look like a military gun, but it's not. This is a modern sporting rifle. So a little history as we go into this. When we first started creating modern rifles, you may be familiar with this one. This is a lever gun. You've seen this in many of the Western movies in the 1870s, 1880s, and so forth. This particular one happens to be chambered in 6.5. It's a modern version of an antique system, if you will. So you can get modern sporting rifles in about any caliber you want. This particular one right here is in 22. Very economical, learn to shoot. Very fun gun to shoot right here in 22. Of course, you can get these up in just about any caliber you want. 9mm, 5.56, even up to a 308. No problem. So what I thought we do today is look at the inside of it and actually go back and seeing how we would clean and maintain one of our guns. So this is one of our guns here that we use in class and training. And I've already removed the bolt carrier group from this one and disassembled it for the sake of time. But let me show you how this works. First of all, there's a pin right here. You simply push this pin in, it comes out a little bit on this side, and you pull it out. Now, do not pull this pin all the way out. There's a retaining pin in here that holds this in place. If you pull it all the way out, you're going to have a mess because that little brass pin and that spring you will never find. Trust me on this, I know. When you open up, then you now have two parts of your gun, your upper receiver and your lower receiver. The upper receiver here can be disassembled with this one pin right here. I don't need to do that right now, but if you pop this one pin out, you can change the upper receiver. This particular one happens to be chambered in 5.56, but I could just as easily add a 9mm or a 223 or any other caliber upper receiver to this lower receiver. The lower receiver right here is the part that does the business then. So when I disassemble this gun by opening the receiver, then I'll pull the charging handle back and I'll actually pull what we call the bolt carrier group out. Now I've already disassembled the bolt carrier group here, so I'm just going to put this one back in right now and set it aside. And this is the actual disassembled bolt carrier group right here. Consists of the bolt carrier group, the extractor retainer, a cotter pin, and the actual firing pin. So you disassemble all this and clean it up nice and good, and then when you go to reassemble it, you simply do this. Take your extractor, drop it in. You got to line up your holes right there. Okay. Take your firing pin, take your retaining pin, line that up. And it's easier to do on a good day. Dark here, it's hard to see what I'm doing. And I've never had this much trouble lining it up.
Look, you're 180 degrees out, Joe.
Dark in here and I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. All right, then we pull that forward like so. Take our firing pin, we drop that in. Firing pin in and put our cotter pin in. And there you have your bolt carrier group completely reassembled, ready to go back into your firearm. Okay? And that's all there is to it. It's really a simple process. It's easy to do. A lot of people are timid and worried about these things. They want to buy an AR, but they go, how in the world am I going to ever maintain this thing? It's really quite simple to do. So that's where we are today. We hope you enjoyed a little bit of that video there on how to do that. Thanks to everybody for tuning in and saying they like the videos. We'll keep them up if you can keep liking them. Thanks also to my producer, director, cameraman, colleague, fellow Air Force retiree, and ammo guy extraordinaire, Stan George. Come and shoot with us at Larry's, where we're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 till 6, Saturday 9 till 4. First responders, EMT type people, shoot free on Tuesday. Ladies shoot free on Wednesday. If you're retired from anything, you can shoot free on Thursday. And even on Friday and Saturday, it's only $10 to come and shoot. Larry's got plenty of ammo. We got everything you need to come and shoot. We got plenty of firearms. Come and shoot with us at Larry's Pistol and Pawn, North Memorial Parkway.